Hello, welcome to Simply Liminal. My name is Stacy. This is my daily 2-card reading for Thursday, January 4th, 2024. I haven't focused much on previous days' readings simply because that's a different day, that's a different energy, but I just wanted to say that yesterday's reading was about restriction, and I had things that restricted me. Some of it, was expected, some things that I even put into motion, but some of it was very unforeseen. And I really hope that with my focus card that was yesterday, which was the deer, which was gentleness, diplomacy, maybe caution, that I reacted and responded in a much better way than I maybe would have otherwise. I hope you see individual differences for yourself, but that is how that really worked into my my day. But that's a different day. As I said, this is a new day. This is Thursday, January 4th. And because it's Thursday and that's the day we started this process on, and I'm only working with a deck for a week at a time, we're working with a new deck. So this is the Threads of Fate Oracle. It is the Shadow Edition. It's a gorgeous deck, beautiful deck. It is by Blair Porter and Britt June. And these cards are gorgeous. They are on a dark background with gold foil. So I'm going to do the best I can with the lighting. I'm still experimenting with my lighting. I'm doing things a little bit different than I did last week. I'm going to make slower changes now, but changes nonetheless, to hopefully make things get better every day. So I believe that liminal spaces are kind of mystical transition spaces where we're more open to learning, to messages, to processing new information. And I think that oracle cards and tarot cards are one of the more simple forms of divination that can help us on our path. So I have already opened a circle of light and love and protection for myself and everyone who watches this, but I'd like to call in my guides and guardians right now from the spirit world, as well as the guides and guardians from the collective. And the guides and guardians, I'm going to move the deck here, the spirit guides and guardians of everyone who will watch this reading, whether it's today, tomorrow, next week, next year. Well, that was a terrible shuffle. I believe that no matter when you come to this reading, there's something in it for you, whether the date matches up or not. Though I hope you're watching it daily and the dates do match up. I guess I should let you look at the back of these cards really quickly. Just beautiful. Got an eye, a crescent moon, some wings. Gorgeous deck. Okay. So we're going to continue to do our 2-card reading, which we look at the energy of the day, which is kind of the force that's directed towards us from the world. And then the focus card will be our intention, which is the effort or response that we put into the energy that we get. So calling in our energy for the day, set that right there, and then focus of the day. Okay, so I will continue to read these intuitively and then read from the guidebook for you as well. I will mention that this deck is the cards are divided into the directions, which are air, fire, water, earth, and then also ether or ether, which is, the spirit realm. So for our energy today, we have Speak Truth. I want to let you see this card, but with the foil, it's sometimes hard to get it focused where the light hits it. Anyway, gorgeous card here. What we have is a dagger with wings and a star behind it. So Speak Truth, to me, when I see this card, means that we need to be very open to the energy that's coming at us, which is letting us speak our truth, whatever that truth is. But it also means that the universe is going to speak its truth to us as well. Sometimes we don't want to hear that truth. I mean, often. But just be aware that not only can we speak truth, but the universe can speak truth to us. So be aware that you might have some information coming at you, something that's eye-opening or awakening, which is really why we're on this journey, but just be aware of that. So let me read to you what the card says. Let me get to the right spot. And this is an air card, which makes sense because air certainly is about communication and the way messages come to us. So speak truth. It says, this card is asking you to tap into what needs to be brought out of you. It extends beyond speaking and into embodying. What truth of yours needs forms? Your soul, heart, and body are always trying to communicate with you. Maybe you find yourself mysteriously drawn to a subject, art form, or genre. Maybe you realize you are buying every purple thing you see. All of these things, whether small or large, are our heart's longing. It's an ember of our truth trying to light within us. In order to nurture that flame, we must breathe life into it, embody it, speak it, embrace it. Tap into your truth in any way that you can and give it power by naming it however you feel called to name it. So, truth is coming at us, and that's okay. That's a good thing. You know, just be cautious and aware. Don't get your feelings hurt sometimes. It's something that you need to know, and it's something that your soul wants you to know. All right, let's look at the focus of the day, which is destruction. Not necessarily a card that you always want to see. I'm trying to lift this up a little bit so you can just see how beautiful these cards are. Just gorgeous. So this is a destruction card. We've got some eyes looking at us. This really looks like the eyes of an eagle or a hawk coming at us. There's some leaves here. Beautiful. If this is the eye of a hawk, a bird, a raptor, I mean, this is also air energy coming at us today. So destruction, you know, maybe what we need to be focused on for this day is that the truth that's coming at us is going to destroy something preconceived, or something that we need to let go of. I find that I try to find the positive in all of these readings, but again, just to be cautious about this, let's see what the destruction card says. But I really feel like this might be us needing to allow whatever this truth is coming at us to be destroyed, released, moved away, so we can let new energy in. So the destruction card here is a fire card. I am a child of fire. Let's read what this has to say. Though you can't see it, I have my candle off camera as well as my crystals. Fire is very important element for many things, for creativity and for release. So destruction says, this card indicates that a choice must be made. It asks you, what needs to die today? Maybe it is a limiting belief, an old inherited pattern, or a toxic relationship. Whatever it is, it's time to let it go. Sometimes, once we identify what needs to go, it slips easily from us. Other times, it is a slow cycle of releasing and then loosening the grip of our attachment. Be kind to yourself in this process. We establish attachments to things that do not serve us, but knowing something doesn't serve us does not mean it's easy to let it go, especially if it has become part of our identity. This process requires patience, practice, and self-compassion. That's kind of really what I felt from this. Like, something is coming at us, a truth, an energy, something that we need to know that might be hard for us to embrace. And to do that, we need to allow something else to slip away, to slide away. We need to let it go, actively or passively. So that's our focus for the day. We need to release and destroy something that isn't for our best good, in the sense that this truth, this higher meaning, or this energy that we need to come in, even if we don't want to know what it is and we don't want to release this is how we need to look at this day. I hope you have found this reading helpful or connected with it in some way. I would love to hear what you think about the reading. I would love to hear what you think about this deck of cards. Like I said, it's a new deck of cards for us, and we're going to work with it for a week so we can kind of get a feel and a vibe for it. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. I appreciate all the likes and views that I'm getting. Thank you for visiting Simply Liminal with me. My name is Stacy.